Okay, here we go. Hello! Hi, I'm Ddog. This is Teacher Reacts. I am back for a full recording session now that my surgery has been done. A quick little, hey, if you don't like bruises and stuff, you should probably look away for a second. But like, I have bruises here. I've got bruises like all that. You can kind of see the discoloration like all right here and stuff from me getting that one wisdom tooth and cyst taken out. Remember, the wisdom tooth was inside of my jawbone, so it was a little bit more invasive than like normal wisdom tooth surgery is. It's now almost, let's see, a week and a half later, and I'm still very much on pain medicine because I am in so much pain. The problem is I have videos until July 1st, and it's currently June 26th, which means we're getting close to a deadline. Which means I need to suffer, and so I'm going to. And how am I going to suffer? By doing every single reaction that I can possibly do today. It's going to be like 15 of them. I need to also do stuff for Patreon. I need to also do Flashback Friday stuff. I have so much I need to do today, so with like half of a coffee still left, we're just going to keep going. Now, I will go ahead and mention that if I am slurring, I'm sorry. If I am, struggling to talk that much, I am sorry. I am in pain, but I'm trying my best. Current pain level is a 2 out of 10, but I know by the end of this, we gonna be up in the upper 8s territory. So for now, hi, it's Teacher Reacts time, and I'm Ddog, and every day you get a new reaction. Today's new reaction is Ateez just dropped a brand new song called Bad. Now, Golden Hour has been their project they've been working on for basically 2 years now. Part 4 of Golden Hour was the I believe the adrenaline and NASA, and that part 3 Golden Hour was the in your fantasy type of thing, I think. I know that we're currently in part 5. When will the Golden Hour ever end? That's a lot of time for just an hour, I'm just saying. So we're gonna go ahead and hop in. Their newest song is called Bad. I've heard mixed reviews of it, but I've not heard anything of note in it, which means I get to go into this completely blind. Yay! Because Ateez is one of my favorite groups. They are probably the group that I've done the most on this channel. So we're gonna go ahead and hop in. So as always, hit the like button if you can. Did you know, fun fact, look, I know I'm talking a lot. People skip ahead anyway. YouTube got rid, sort of the dislike button on my end. Now at times, like, you can still have the dislike button on here. You could see it over here. But on the mobile app, you have to hit the 3 dots to go to the dislike button. And on my content, like, analytics stuff, the like to dislike ratio is completely gone from our contents tab. Unless you specifically go into each video and then go to a certain part of it. It's very strange. They're hiding that sort of stuff. Honestly, dislike button doesn't do anything. Same with the like button. It just shows engagement. I like the like button because that tells me how many people liked my reaction. I also like the dislike button because that tells me what fandoms are a little bit more angrier than other ones. Cough, band-aid, cough. Okay, so we're gonna, that's mean. They're really nice too. We're gonna go ahead and hop in. This is called Bad. I need a drink. She has too many rings on that finger. That is too many rings. They're gonna fall off. Latin. Fun guitar. Extremely hot guy. Well, there's the beat. But it sounds very much... sounds like the same fucking... Let me listen. Oh, he's so good. He's my favorite. Looks so good with the platinum hair. It's a lot of bouncy, a lot of getting to the chorus. Please give me more. I beg of you. Ooh, I do love Spanish though. Oh, he looks so good in those jeans. I love jeans. Oh, they're great. Look, the only problem I have here right now are two very glaring issues that annoys me. One, this chorus of repeating bad over and over again. I have always hated that. You can go watch every NCT reaction I've ever done. Like this whole thing, I've never been a fan of. But there's one also glaring issue that annoys me, is that I've heard this beat before. The moment that beat started in the beginning, it reminded me of a different song that came out recently that also had Latin flair to it. We'll talk about that. A good note on that Euphoria, though. We've had so many shots of people just walking indoors. Okay, music video shenanigans. Get to the dance break. We already know it's get to the dance part. We already know it's coming. Yeah. Yeah, it was predictable. Look, it's predictable doesn't always mean bad. It just means it was predictable. We knew it was coming. We'll talk. We'll talk. Yeah, okay, so I've got thoughts, and they're gonna be a little bit annoying. I see it coming already. A lot of times when I give my negativity on this channel, people usually like to talk back to me. That's usually the fun part about being negative on a channel every now and then. As you all know, a preface of this before I go off is that I made this channel because I was tired of people, reactioners specifically, saying that every new song that comes from a group is like God's greatest gift on earth and is the best thing ever and yada yada, and only saying good things about it, because they like to follow the whole like, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all. No, fuck that censorship there. I prefer that you give your honest opinion on things, and my honest opinion is this is not good, y'all. Look, okay, I really liked a lot of the stuff that they've done recently, even when I was a little bit more negative for In Your Fantasy. In Your Fantasy grew on me over time due to the fact that it just got fucking overplayed on my playlist and on Spotify and on the other things, and like it kind of got force-fed to me to eventually I started liking it, and it became a guilty pleasure type of song. Now other songs of theirs I really enjoy are Ash and Adrenaline. Those were like they were hitting a high point recently when it comes to releases. And I've really, even NASA was good, even though it was more hip hop based. NASA was lovely as well. I did the reaction to that too. So why am I complaining? Because it's got a lot of shit I don't like here. Okay, number one. I've always hated a repetitive chorus where it's just one word saying the thing over and over and over again. Lots of K-pop songs do that, specifically dance-related K-pop songs. It happens a lot if you try to mix dance and hip-hop a lot. For some reason, this is what people fall back on. And that is not my cup of tea. It's the reason why I'm so picky on NCT stuff that I don't like. Number two, this beat is just fucking P1 Harmony's Unique. I'm sorry, it is. It reminds me straight up of Unique by P1 Harmony from the moment it starts here. Let me find it. Yeah, it's the bum bum bum. My crew's unique. Yeah, like that whole, it's very similar. And I wasn't even the biggest fan of that P1 Harmony song. I mean, I'm a fan of every P1 Harmony song. They're probably the most consistent K-pop group to come out in the past fucking 7 years. This isn't about them though. This is about Ateez. So they do get knocked down a little bit with that because the beat is a very similar beat to something I've already listened to, and also on top of that, this beat really doesn't change. Even when you get to the ending little dance break, it's they kind of just add like that thumping bump 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 bump, but like they just add that. They said, hey, we're gonna add this percussion and that's gonna be the climax. And fine, but like, okay. So if the instrumental is something I don't like, the repetitive phrases of the chorus is something I don't like, what do I like? Well, as always, I like good old-fashioned just everyone's part, to be honest. But Hongjoong's rap, I like that a lot, because I mean, he is like my favorite person in the group, so you know, biases be biases. But on top of that, I get annoyed when you have the same beat an entire song, and this isn't something that goes. It's the same for me. It's not my style that I like. Now, there's one other glaring elephant in the room here, and I was reading on this and I kind of wanted to give my 2 cents. I saw someone comment on K-pop subreddit, or one of the K-pop subreddits. Never go to Reddit, it's a terrible place. But the point is, on one of the K-pop Reddits, it might have been like K-pop Uncensored or something, someone posted like, I think Ateez's golden hour, that whole program that they've been doing, has been basically an abject failure. And I think that's wrong, because man, a lot of their songs are fucking good on this. But I do agree with a tiny little bit of that post, and it might have been also underneath where somebody was mentioning it as well, was that Ateez had a sound to them. From the beginning of their debut, even to later when we did them in like year 2 of Teacher Reacts, they had that anthematic sound to them. You got it in Pirate King, you got it in Halazia, you got it in Gorilla, there was a lot of songs of theirs that was very much, they are big, strong power vocals. They are big, strong, sweeping, just anthematic shot in the fucking energy in your veins. And you kinda get it in this little part with the one vocalist, because you start to go higher here, but then like it falls apart again. First of all, the music video doesn't help by coming to a complete standstill when he walks in, but even if that wasn't the case, it just kind of falls apart, because then we go into the same chorus, the same beat, just with one extra percussion, and just, oh man, I'm not saying it's a bad song, I'm saying it's a song, and I really hold Ateez to a really high standard, and this just doesn't cut it for me. Unfortunately, because Ateez is one of my old groups. That is the group that I follow. That's the group that I have the most songs downloaded. That's the group that I've listened to the most, probably behind Big Bang. Like, that is the group that they can bring out fucking bangers. And this one is not it. It's not. It's not for me. I can't. Man. What a sad thing to start out to. We're gonna go into outro time, because I've been talking for fucking 12 minutes now. Lord have mercy, I haven't had a 12-minute video in forever. I think I had summoned Reactbot in here. There we go, I summoned Reactbot this time. While he makes his way in here, I think it would do them real good to get back to their roots at some point. I think the last time we had a really large anthematic sound, like Adrenaline was there, but Adrenaline was very much them doing their foray into EDM. I think it would be, oh man, I'm gonna look. I don't care that this video's been fucking forever. People have already tuned out, and I don't care that you've tuned out. Like, bouncy? Maybe? Don't say bouncy. Don't say bouncy is allowed, because here's bouncy. That was very anthematic. What album was bouncy on? That's a good question. Was it also in the Golden Hour stuff, or was that before? No, Ateez, bouncy. Yeah. Bouncy. Where is it at? I hate. Whatever. I don't care. Spotify's been annoying me because they've been pushing music videos on Spotify, which I think is a fucking stupid thing, because people use Spotify to listen to on their ears. I've ranted way too much. Tell me I'm wrong, Reactbot.
This video is why I have a peanut allergy.
Yeah, are you allergic to my takes? That's probably what it is, because I have terrible takes.